Hey everyone, you're watching another In and Out Weekly Comics pull list. This is Ash on Comics. I'm Ash, and let's get started. It's week number 5 of the year, January 30th, 2019. We got a couple of number ones as usual. Marvel has to have number ones every week. This is like probably the slowest week of the year so far. They've only had 2.5 number ones. Let me explain. So we got Age of X-Men, not X-Men, Age of X-Man Alpha, number 1. Presumably that means they're going to have another Age of X-Man, something else, maybe an Omega, Beta. They'll never do Beta because of Beta. Number 1. So by doing this, it gives them an ability to do a different version of Age. I hate when they do Age of X-Men Alpha, blah, 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 whatever, number 1. So Journey into Unknown Worlds, number 1. I don't know who wants this, but whatever. Marvel is literally like just trolling their library for, they don't have any ideas. I think they've got all their little editorial staff, their little assistant editor, milkshake crew just digging through the archives and being like, what else can we throw out there? Uncanny X-Men 3D, number 1. Now, this is not the new Uncanny X-Men reboot, number 1 in 3D. Which might make sense to just capture on the X-Men number 1 that you launched about a month ago. Which, by the way, they're like already on number 10 and the book's barely a month old. Fucking ridiculous. And they have an annual. They are just hammering the fan base. I think if you're a fan, so you're paying $4 in issues, 10 issues is $40, plus the first issue I think was double the price, so you're looking at $44 plus the annual. You're looking at probably about $50-$60 over just a little over a month's time, just in Uncanny X-Men, and that's if you didn't get variant covers, and that's not even for a good book. Oh my goodness. This is also not Uncanny X-Men number 1 3D, like the original Uncanny X-Men that we all loved. This is Jim Lee era X-Men, not the X-Men. See, they could have done like the Jim Lee X-Men number 1. That's not that either. The one that sold 8 million copies. The biggest selling comic of all time. They could have done a 3D version of that. I probably would have picked that up. I love that. I actually have a limited edition print of that full cover signed by Jim Lee and all the staff. Like that's one of my favorite books. I used to be a huge X-Men fan. It's not even that. It's some mid-era. It's that issue in the Uncanny X-Men, I don't know the number, where Black Widow was in with Wolverine. They're running around Madripoor or something. It's that issue, but they're printing it as, of course, a number 1. It's not a and this is not a True Believers book, by the way. Okay, because I don't count those. They come out with a handful up to 10 True Believer books a week. I don't count those. So even though this is kind of like a reprint, it's not a full reprint because it's a 3D, so they're redoing it. This book is $8. It is a reprint book for $8. God, Marvel, you just hate your fan base, don't you? Anyways, okay, let's get started. The first thing on my pull list every week, I knocked it over, is my In and Out double. And even though I knocked it over, still was in pretty good shape. I need to get on with this so I can eat this. I got a little story to tell. Oh, what? Ash, you got a story to tell? Get on with this shit. So I was in the drive-thru. And In and Out, man, they could move that drive-thru. It was like 15 cars in the drive-thru, and they still only took like 5 minutes. So I'll just keep this in front of me here. So I'm going through the drive-thru, right, and I'm ordering my burger. Now, I used to work at In-N-Out a long time ago when I was a kid or a youngster. And so because of that, I get my burger like a special way. I'll eat a regular In-N-Out double, and there's nothing wrong with it. But you kind of get a stickler when you eat In-N-Out I used to eat it like every day because you get free meals when you work there and all that stuff. Anyways, so I'm kind of a stickler on how I want my burger, and I get it. Especially when I get it. In this case, you care. It's an In-N-Out double with onions, add pickle, extra spread, and then add ketchup. But I'm a stickler on this. I want the ketchup on the spread, like mixed together. I don't tell them to mix it, but on with the spread. Normally they'll put the spread on the bottom bun and then they'll put the ketchup on the top bun. They don't normally put ketchup on the burger. You have to ask for it. I don't like that. For some reason, it drastically changes the flavor profile. Well, at least for me, as a stickler, when they do that. And sometimes they mix it up. Human error, you know, they just think, oh, ketchup, and because there's not like a way to like type that in. You know, when they put the order, they have to put like a special request and let the cook know. And most of the time, they're really good about it. In-N-Out's got smart staff that tries hard. But every once in a while, they fail. Anyways, I'm going through the drive-thru, and the guy's like taking my money, reads back my order, and everything, and I don't hear him say, extra, ketchup on the bottom bun, or blah blah blah. So I'm like, no, it's ketchup on the. I tell him, he's like, oh. He's like, well, we do that, and I was like, no, you don't. Like, had to correct him. But he was real nice about it. And I was like, look, you actually put the ketchup. I had to explain how they do their burgers. Anyways, that's not even really part of the story. So he's like, okay, cool. I'll radio in because they all wear headsets. So they get radio in, tell the cook, hey, on this burger, make sure you do it this way. All right, cool. Here's your money. Go to the second window. So I get to the second window. Nice little young girl, friendly. She's like, oh, hey, blah, blah, got your burger. This is what you got. Oh, she's like, so we made your burger, but we put ketchup on the top bun already, so we also put on the spread. And I was like, no, I don't want both like that. I was like, please. And so she was real polite about it. She didn't go, listen, buddy, we already made it. You got to take, I didn't get any kickback. She was like, hey, real cool. Is it okay? We'll make a new burger for you if you want, or is it okay if we just replace the top bun? And, I was like, yeah, replace the top bun, that's fine. Real cool, real friendly. Boom, it took them like 10 seconds. She came back, had my box. I always get a special with a lid over. So I'm kind of a stickler on my order. Never once was even a hint of like, oh my God, this customer's such a pain in the ass, or rolling their eyes, or anything. And the point of the story is related to comic books because this is customer service. And maybe one of the reasons I'm such a stickler, like in comics and everything, because I worked in this place for 4 years, and it's still the best company I've ever worked for. This place runs a freaking tight ship. These guys, this is customer service, right? And they're not kissing my ass. If you go to an In-N-Out, that's another thing you're going to notice. They're friendly to you. They're going to smile. And they're going to treat you like a good customer. But they don't give you like lip service. They don't read scripts. It's not fake customer service. This is really, that's one of the things they teach you there is just be yourself. I remember when I worked in there, like, be friendly, be yourself. We're not going to teach you scripts because we want it to be you and be real and all this stuff. And so, anyways, I think about Comicsgate all the time, and then I think about hearing all different fans, like especially on the SJWs being like, artists and stuff you're not entitled to their attention, and they don't have to be at your beck and call. And I'm like, we're not asking for them to be at our beck and call. We're asking for, if they do choose to interact with us, be professional. I'm not even asking them to be In-N-Out standards. I'm just asking them to have professionalism. Anyways, here's a go. These guys make far less, and they do it with a smile on their face, and they don't complain. Here's where you might be In-N-Out. You might be applying for a job, Comics Pros, when the industry fails. It's a good company, though. I will not shame you for working in In-N-Out Burger. So, next thing to unbox. Look at this smartphone mic. Ash, your audio sucks. Yeah, no, I just have a shitty little phone. I do it the Richard Meyer version. And of all days, I don't have my little tripod, is today. So now I'm really doing my Zach impressions where I try to hold a phone and open something one-handed. Maybe I'll do the chin thing. All right, so I'm back. This is on the new mic. It does seem to be more sensitive, so I'm trying not to yell into it like I do on the previous things. This is my comics I got for the week. Here's my receipt as proof to SJWs. I bought comics. 6 books at $3.99. Alright, let's get on with the show. First, not for me, but I'm sure I'll eventually be reading this. I kind of like, this cover is like a old school, kind of like 80s style cover. Got a nice flashback there. Get it, flashback. Now, I normally do not get annuals, but this one is actually written by Snyder and Tinian. It's not some guest staff, which a lot of annuals seem to be, and it feels like it's part of the story. So, yeah, I just, what the hell, try it out. It's an annual number 1. And then, oh boy, here we go. I know why Bats did not like this issue already. Can't stand to see his boy Robin. Jason Todd murders. No. Yeah, I like these covers a lot better. I really wish I got the number 1. But yeah, the cover for the normal cover for this has Superman like pointing at people, like he's chastising them or something. It just, I don't know the context of it, but I'm so glad that I'm not getting the regular cover. Like, these are kind of like repetitive, but they feel like they matter. You know, like you're getting all these points in light, you know, in the DC Universe history of these famous deaths or crises, and the main covers are just meh, whatever. And then, oh look, Detective Comics 997 by Tomasi and Monkey. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because otherwise it's probably butchered. And look at that cover. Look at that cover. Well, who's that in the background? Now, speaking of good Tomasi book, oh, hey, Tomasi didn't do this book. Action Comics. With the good comes the bad. Now, I cannot complain about this cover. This cover is pretty spectacular. Gleason did this one, looks like, and he knows how to do really cool, like, design covers. He did one of my favorite covers, which was, like, I think the last issue of Superman, where it had the clouds, the Superman symbol in the sky and the clouds, and then, like, the Kent family walking in the field. And that just summed up so much of what Superman was that Bendis has destroyed. Oh, well, maybe this symbol is about make America great again. Maybe they can make Superman great again. America! Speaking of America, lucky number 13, the Silencer. Notice the price has gone up. New Age of Heroes, Secret Origin of Silencer. Alright, well, that should be cool. Notice the Secret Origin. There's no SJW nonsense on the book, so I picked it back up. And Bloodshot, Rising Spirit number 3. I actually have not read these yet, so I cannot vouch. I've heard they're good. I hope they are, because otherwise I'm just buying a book that sucks. But Valiant has been good, so I just picked this one up blind, started the new series. And then finally, this issue, Justice League Odyssey number 5, was on my pull list, but because of some problem with Diamond, the variant cover, which I get, was not out, and I did not want the regular cover, so I have to wait a week or 2 for Valiant to ship this. But I'm not really reading these currently, and behind on these, so it doesn't really matter. But that should have been on my pull list, and that's it for this week. So tell me what you think. What's going to be the best? I'm thinking it's going to be this is the winner. Could be Bloodshot. Some people might pick Silencer, right? Origin issue could be good. What's going to be the worst? Bats is going to probably vote for that book. I'm going to pick this book. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.